After the unfortunate road accident, one person is in custody before the authorities who are conducting the necessary proceedings where a minor and a woman lost their lives.
Around 7 in the morning, a fatal accident occurred when a woman and a minor lost their life after being run over by a water car. After the unfortunate event that left 2 fatalities, the driver of the vehicle involved in the accident presented himself before the competent authorities and is currently in the process of investigation where the degree of culpability will be assessed. In turn, the department traffic commander referred to the hypothesis that they are handling so far.
What the community says is that the truck was coming at a high speed and that the motorcycle was run over by the truck when it turned after the command station. We do not know if it is the truck driver's or the motorcycle's fault, but unfortunately, this event left 2 people dead, a mother and a child of about 7 to 8 years old. We are trying to clarify this part of the story.
The first statement given by the truck driver to the authorities is that the accident was apparently due to the motorcycle driver's carelessness.
The driver did not object to anything. He was quickly taken to the police command and the whole procedure was done. He underwent a breathalyzer test which came out negative, and he also told us what happened. Obviously, he says that he was going his way and that the motorcycle overtook him and turned suddenly to take the police command route. This is the testimony of this person. We are now going to take an investigative way so that we can clarify these testimonies.
After these unfortunate events, inhabitants of the island request action against the crossing of this main road of the department because it is not the first time that an accident occurred.
This road that is here should be put in one way so that people don't make a U-turn. The police had some speed bumps and it worked very well. Since they've removed these speed bumps, there have been 7 accidents here in this little piece. The accidents are daily.
It should be noted that the CTI technical body of the investigation is conducting all the action necessary to determine what happened in this road accident and to determine the degree of guilt of the driver of the truck type vehicle.
Proposals regarding the insecurity problem that currently affects the archipelago were exposed by the spokesperson of this working table that were part of the meeting convened by the governor of the island, Everett Hawkins Green, at the Coral Palace Auditorium.
The community safety work table attended by members of the Racial community, the Young People Council, police authorities, cabinet members, and the governor Everett Hawkins Green lasts around 5 hours.
We are fulfilling one of the commitments made by the governor to carry out work tables with the community on the subject of security. Today we are working on 4 tables: a youth table, another table of citizen coexistence, a general security table, and a tourist security table. The methodology of these tables is to do some brainstorming where all the causes of insecurity in the island be projected and at the same time give possible solutions to these problems. What has been shared with the community or what is planned to be carried out is that they themselves propose these solutions through the community action boards of each of the neighborhoods.
The spokesperson of each table exposed the viable proposal that will contribute to improve the security in the island, so that the members of the cabinet and the administration propose a solution to them. Some of the ideas of the community will be shared in our central branch at 8 p.m.
And the case of a missing child was reported yesterday, which was quickly located by the police.
The National Police reported the finding of a minor which had been declared missing. The case went on social networks. The child was transferred to his home. The authorities called on parents to be attentive to minors and make the respective reports to authorities when cases like this occur. Also invited to be cautious about sharing images of minors on social networks in cases of disappearance.
And in other news, until April 26, young people from the department will have the opportunity to take part in the special admission program PEAMA of the UNAL Caribbean campus.
The Special Admission and Academic Mobility Program of the National University of the Caribbean is now open. The university offers 70 semester spaces to young people from the island to enter the program and enroll in one of the 53 careers offered by the university.
Las inscripciones se abrieron desde el mes de...
Enrollment has been open since March until April 6th. High school graduates who want to enroll to study undergraduate careers at the National University of Colombia to apply to the due process to enroll through a national program and not only through the Caribbean campus, because there is a special admission and we have 70 spaces available with 53 careers, which include medicine, dentistry, architecture, and these are careers that we did not have before.
IPEAM offers the possibility of staying in the island to learn mathematics and prior to transferring to the Andean headquarters offer a program. This program is aimed at high school graduates and people interested in studying who have a permanent resident settlement or who have completed even grades in an educational institution of the archipelago.
And the Chamber of Commerce, with the support of Impulsa and the Ministry of Environment, has been accompanying green businesses in order to improve companies that contribute to the environment.
Green businesses that aim to mitigate negative impacts against the environment are being not only advised but also accompanied economically by Impulsa, the Ministry of Environment, together with the Chamber of Commerce, not only in San Andres but also in Providence.
La Cámara de Comercio ha firmado un convenio.
The Chamber of Commerce has signed an agreement with Impulsa where these services are being offered by the Ministry of the Environment. What is the intention of this project? To attend 37 green businesses that are offering environmental products or services for the mitigation of impacts on ecosystems or sustainable tourism issues. The idea is to last 7 months. We will have interventions with consultancy, but there will also be an economic capitalization for these businesses so that they can reactivate, acquire machinery, or that they can venture into another line of business.
This project will last 7 months, and the main objective is to be able to cover the business.
Seeking to strengthen the field of dance in the Department, the Ministry of Culture opened a call for those who wish to deepen their knowledge in this artistic expression.
The Ministry of Culture has opened its call for a diploma course in dance with 45 available places for the entire community of the archipelago, which will be open for registration until April 10th. This training process will be developed virtually from 3 theoretical and practical modules. It is aimed at dance trainers and teachers in municipal schools, community schools, educational institutions, cultural centers, and cultural organizations or private dance schools nationwide. Teachers must have 4 years of empirical or certifiable experience in training processes with the populations. For more information, those interested in participating in the diploma course should contact the Culture Secretariat.
And we continue with the COVID-19 indicators.
As of today, the Ministry of Health has reported no new cases of COVID-19, which means that the islands currently have 10,188 cases registered since the beginning of the pandemic. According to data from the local health secretariat, there are 4 cases, 9,996 persons recovered, 155 diseased persons, and ICU occupancy is at 0%.
And we continue with Victor Fusalba and all the sport news of our department.
Hello, here are the best sports of the islands. The Departmental Softball League projects have begun.
The Intercompany Softball Tournament began with the participation of 6 teams at the Henio Archibald Stadium. A tournament that serves to relax and to de-stress the workers after a long working day of a whole week in their companies. The veteran player and now coach, Hermel told us how important this intercompany tournament is for the employees.
La Liga Departamental de Softball el día de hoy
The Departmental Softball League inaugurates its departmental company tournament directed logically to all the companies of the island. In the same way, it will be inaugurating the recreational tournament Plus 50 named by the Secretariat of Sports. On the other hand, Nelson Santoya, who is in charge of recruiting the female players, logical players from San Andres and Old Providence, to make a tournament that will last until August for women and until September for men. These tournaments are qualifiers for the national games. In August, in the city of Cartagena, the female will be playing and male in Barranca in September, and the most important thing for us as a league is the preparation of these athletes for the qualifiers for the national games. We started the tournament with a 16, quite nice since last year. Because of the pandemic, only 4 teams participated, and today we have 2 more teams with the possibility of a new one, which is the one from the government B, since the one from the government A is going to play. So we would have 2 teams: Sopesa, EDAS, Agregados, NFP, and the Armed Forces. This is a tournament called for the recreation of the employees of the companies, where some of them have experienced players, but also have rookie players. Therefore, the idea is to encourage workers in the morning when they are out playing a sport, in this case, softball.
Integration and exercise are important factors for workers and athletes who enjoy the sport of softball as stated by Forbes.
And on the other side, the floor handball continues its evolution in the island department.
With the effort and improvement of the players, with the help of the coach Jonathan Rubio, handball has been a sport that has evolved, and San Andres has positioned itself as the #1 in Colombia. Today, with great enthusiasm, the floor handball also wants to position itself in the first places of the country. With more details, coach Jonathan Rubio told us.
El balonmano ha evolucionado grandemente.
Handball has evolved greatly thanks to God. We have been for almost 8 years, and thanks to God, we have noticed the difference to when we started. We were very novice in this issue of handball, but thanks to God, the training of the guys who strive and give the best of them. Today we can say that the handball of San Andres is one of the powers at national level, and especially in the beach modality, where we are the #1. We already have a gold medal in the games of sea and beach, and we also want to promote the floor handball with a new process aiming at the National Games 2023 in the modality of floor handball, where we also hope to get a medal for the islands.
Coach Rubio sent his message to the young people of the department.
Bueno, yo invito a todos a que cojan un deporte.
I invite all young people to take up a sport. It does not have to be handball, but get busy practicing a sport. I also invite you here to practice handball with us, which is totally free. Get motivated, play sports, practice music or any art.
We will continue to work with great dedication and discipline to improve our floor handball level, as said Rubio.
This will be all for the moment. I am Victor Fusalva, Teleislas News.